Hey guys, we're back again. Today we're watching One Piece episodes 188 and 189, and we are in the middle of a 400-year-old flashback, guys. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in these episodes because we are getting the history of Jaya. Basically, we're getting Mont Blanc Noland has arrived, and he's met Great Warrior Calgara. He's stopped the sacrifice from happening, made a deal with the Shandians, basically, that if he can cure the disease that's killing them, that they won't do these rituals that anymore. So he's basically made a big speech about it. He wants to try and, show them the great progress, as he called it. He said, listen, it's an insult to all the adventurers and everyone who has died in the past, who has progressed humanity, that they're doing these things. So when we left off, there was an earthquake. His crew and the girl that was meant to be sacrificed were in the cages waiting for him to return. He's been caught in in between, like during when the ground's been shifting. He's trapped, and Calgara has arrived, and he's the only one that knows where Noland is. So he's kind of standing there, kind of mocking him. They're having little jabs at each other. That's where it kind of left off, and I want to see where it's going to go. I want to see how it's going to turn, because we know from hearing the chief from the Shandians in our time, in the Straw Hats time, he was telling young Wyper that Calgara had a close friend, and his name was Mont Blanc Noland. So I know they're going to become friends, but how's that turn going to happen? I'm sure we're going to find out in these episodes here. So I just want to see how this is going to pan out, guys. Well, as usual, we'll talk after each episode, give my thoughts on them in the middle and at the end of the video. If you're new to the channel and you're going to see me go through One Piece for the first time, if you want to subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. Everyone who does subscribe and comes back and watches the videos, likes and chats with me about One Piece, thank you guys very much. I very much appreciate it. Legends. And so yeah, let's just jump straight in here. Episode 188. Let's go. Oh, they're trying to kill the crew before Nolan comes back. Oh, that's right. That was the young boy that Nolan cured when he got to the island first. Yeah, so yeah, act of God. Yeah, see, this is the thing. It's their beliefs in these gods that's blinding them. Oh, is Nolan actually moving? Oh, yeah, he's a savage. Even Calgara's looking at it like, this guy's strong. Oh. What are you afraid of? You tremble before intangible fears and give up people's lives for false. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like that. He didn't like that. Yeah. Yeah. Speak to him. Speak to him, Noland. Send innocent guilt on our death. Yeah. Yeah. Less than human. Yep. But then again, like, if they're no qualms. The girl yesterday. What? Oh, what? Yeah, that's right. That's his daughter. He threw that dagger to her and told her to kill herself. Oh wow! Right. Okay. Right. Oh. God, Kashi's child. This blood has come. Okay. So there's a few of these on this island then. Lost hundreds of thousands. Okay. Oh, right. So it affected Nolan's country 60 years ago. No deaths. Yeah. Discovered a cure for it. Yeah. It's like things that wipe people out. It's the same as us. Things that wipe people out. There was deadly diseases for years. Now we don't like. We can treat things that would have killed people 100 years ago. You people are trampling over this. Yeah. Your sermons are insults to those people. Yeah. God, Nolan's speaking a lot of sense. Will I die in judgment or in an accident? Will your village die by curse or by disease? You're that afraid of gods. What are you gonna do, Calgara? Yeah, he's thinking of what the chief said. You can tell that he was good. Good. That's a big thing for him there. What he just did. Yeah, what did I just kill? That's a big moment for Calgara there. I mean, when your convictions are that strong and your beliefs are that strong that you are willing for your daughter to die for it. This is big. Ah, yeah. Yeah, his true feelings coming out there. I like this. Yeah, come on, let's go. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's us. Everyone getting cured now. Becoming friends. Nice. I like it. I'm worried because I know this. The flashbacks in this show lull me into a false sense of security and like little happiness. And then I know it's going to be sad at the end. I just know it. Oh, no. Oh, alright, okay, it's a little one. Yeah. It's the grandson. Yeah, there you go, a grandchild. Okay. Oh, yeah. He just called it a snake. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, they don't get, nobody gets what they're laughing at. Yeah. Good buddies. Calgara never very friendly with any of the villagers. Oh, so it's strange even for the Shandians to see him like this. So that just, it's a true friendship there. Oh man, are they actually going to show us the Golden Bell, the City of Gold? Oh yeah, come on, show me. Oh, don't, come on, don't tease it. Let me see. Oh, okay. Right, the bell's big. That is a big bell. But right, okay, so you can see, right, basically, so it's basically the place that Robin was, but NL stripped all the gold away and the bell's not there. Oh yeah, look at them, they're so excited. But this is, so I wonder how he got branded a liar then, if his whole crew was there, like they all saw this as well. That's going to take a bad turn and I don't like it. And they're just going to give us, like, oh, right, okay. Oh, well, that's true. They did basically just save everybody. Yeah, so, yeah, take some gold. He's protected the city, but not necessarily its treasure. Oh, this is the poneglyph. We're going to see the poneglyph. Yep. Has it got to show us? This stone. Okay. Oh, man. This is what Robin's looking for. Writing of history. Oh, so they know what it is. Okay. Oh, but they can't read it. Okay. Your ancestors didn't write this. Okay. No. So the Shandings didn't write it. Right, okay. Fought to protect. Right. So they just protect it. Their ancestors didn't write it. But they must continue to protect it. I hope Robin's going to tell us what's on this. Oh. Like the bell sound too. Oh, this snake friendly with us then? We grow up to be like that other giant snake someday. Oh my god. Probably not for more than 100 more. That's our snake. That's why the snake was crying. Oh my god, that is amazing. Right, okay. That explains why that snake was crying. This little snake here is the snake that we're fighting in Skypiea right now. That's awesome. That is awesome. A map of this island. Oh, right, okay, that's what Nami, when she put the two maps together. It's a skull. The name Chandra means skull's right eye. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, right. Oh, I like that. I like that we got a top-down view of it there. Oh, man, yes. Party. A big party. Oh, it's just like when we were doing it with the wolves. The dances with wolves party. I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, they're doing it again to me, though. Like, I'm getting happy vibes. And I know it's going to take a turn. I don't like it. Such a happy little flashback, like montage of the flashback here. The two of them being really good friends. Don't do this to me. Why would the Doctor and others do this? What? What did they do? What did we do? You guys are out. What? Calgara doesn't want to see you anymore? Yeah. What? When are you going to leave? They suddenly say, yeah, that's what I was going to say. What did they do? Like, what's happened? I don't want to see his face anymore. If I do, I think I might kill him. What happened? What is going on here? Live here? Yeah, like what? This. Why don't you make me your wife? So it was offering his daughter to Noland and Noland the family. Yeah, so why the sudden change? What's happened? Tell me, I don't understand. Yeah, exactly. Like, we don't know what we've done wrong here. Come on, man. Do you want your wife to end up a widow? Okay. Right, okay. So they're like serious pissed. Right, okay. That took a turn there, right? You know, I knew it was going to take a turn. But I don't know, like, they're obviously going to explain it, right? It's One Piece. It's not going to leave this hanging, right? I know that they're going to explain what's happened, but I wonder what it could be. I wonder what it could be that's made them turn here. It's so confusing, you know, because like they welcomed them in, you know, they're giving them the gold. All the crew spoke, all the villagers spoke about it and said, let's give them gold. They saved the whole village, you know, basically. And then in the little flash there, it's showing you Calgara is telling Nolan to stay on the island, marry his daughter and stuff, and then, you know, they all hate us, and now they want us off the island, and Calgara doesn't want to see Noland anymore. So something's happened. They said something about trampling over their history, so they've done something, but they've obviously done something that they don't realise what they've done. You know, Noland and the crew there are oblivious. They really don't understand how they've offended them, right? So it's been unintentional. They haven't done anything out of malice by the looks of it. But who knows how it's going to play out? You know, like, I don't know how it's going to be interpreted by the villagers or what they've done in that case. It blew my mind there with the snake. When I realised that snake was like what's it called? The Lord of the Sky, I think they call it in Skypiea. So that little snake was blown up all those years ago with Jaya, with Calgara and the villagers. And it started crying when it found Chandra again, because it hadn't probably been there for a long time. And it used to go there with Calgara and Noland. That's That's such good storytelling. And I like that they used it to basically, I was thinking, can it be? Because it's a few hundred years? And then Calgara kind of gave me the hint to the lifespan to say, oh, it won't be that big for hundreds of years' time. That is amazing. That is so, so good. You know, the world building and the laying the groundwork and just little moments like that, you know, to get so excited over a snake. That is the beauty of this series, you know, because the little things like that tie in, that feel just so much better when you realise, oh man, this is such a finely crafted world here. But yeah, like things like that, things like showing the map, showing the skull map of Jaya back when it was in its full form, then showing the top-down view of what it used to look like with seeing the City of Gold in the right eye of the skull. So well done, so well done. And this was just the first half of the episode anyway was like just jolly vibes of basically building up to show you these two were like really good friends, you know, and that was rare. Like giving that information from the Shandians, who said when they saw them laughing, they said Calgara's never really made good friends with the villagers really either. He's a loner kind of guy. So we've never seen this side of him either. I love that. I love that little bit of information there, just to kind of show you that this is a real bond that's been made between these two. And yeah, I'm glad that we're still kind of in the middle of this flashback here, because I was worried that if I would be really annoyed if this was the point that I left it for today. I'm glad that I'm doing another episode here, because that would have annoyed me, like just thinking about that, thinking what could be happening here. So I'm just going to jump in to the next one, 189. We'll talk at the end once we find out the full picture here, because I think I'll be able to talk about it better and about the flashback in a whole once I understand, the same as Noland and his crew, once we understand what actually has happened here and what's went wrong. So let's jump in, episode 189. Let's go. Bottomless my ass. Oh, okay. So is it because they cut the trees down? If these are the victims, we should never accepted you. Okay, so because we chopped these trees down, it said that all the spirits of our ancestors who died on this island are guided to them by the bell, so they can settle into. Oh, right, okay. So they've. Right. Do you know what this reminds me of? For some reason. Do you remember Avatar? Wasn't that something similar in that movie where that's the way they thought of their kind of like trees and the things like that? But I can understand their rage now. Kindred. Yeah. Because they don't. It's just that it's been two different cultures, you know, of not understanding. Right, okay, good. So the doctor's telling Nolan, thank God, right. So at least they know the reason behind it. We had no. Yeah, I want to know why they chopped them down. I don't. I think Nolan's done it maybe for a reason. Um. So I want to know more, because he's a botanist, like he said himself. Oh, she ran back. She ran back to the village. What if you knew a single important tree was tainted by poison? What? And its actual poison would eventually spread into the forest? Right. Affect people on Killing Island. What if you knew before? Right. So he did. He chopped them down for that reason. What do they do with that single important? Yeah. Yeah. Good. It'll probably sound like an excuse, but for the Commodore's honour, I'm right. Good. Yeah. Explain for Nolan's honour, please, Doctor. Those words of yours were already dead. The true horror of the Cancer Plague is that it can also infect plant life. Right. Like I thought. Yep. It was because he knew this that the Commodore pleaded with you without regard for his own life. From people to forest, forest to people. Several small islands have been destroyed in exactly that way. We finished checking the entire forest. I'm sorry that we cut down your... Yeah. That's a pretty good reason. Possible unforgivable. Yeah. A bonus never harm a forest without a good reason. The Commodore doesn't hate gods and spirits and stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so she's explained it to them. He always knows what's most important. Good. You did it for us. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's good. Calgara, go. Oh, they're ringing the bell. Yeah. Oh, the snake. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, they'll feel bad now for driving them away and stuff. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about all the times they had together. True friends. Oh no, I don't. It's gonna be sad. I'm not crying in this episode. I'm definitely not gonna do it. Oh God. When does the island go bye-bye? That's what's worrying me about this farewell here. Oh man. Let's meet again someday for sure. Oh, and the chief of our time said that he had a deep regret. Oh dear. Oh man. One day Nolan returned from the journey and report. Oh no. They're mixing it in with the kind of storybook of it. City of Gold. Oh no. Oh, and this king looks like an absolute scumbag. Oh. Send you on another mission. Oh. Oh, look at Seto. He's all grown up now. Oh. Nola. Settled into these ruins. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely the snake. Oh, man. So they keep ringing the bell, hoping Noland will come back. Oh, dear. Oh, right. Okay. So it's happened. Right. Oh, and that's the Cricket's house that gets separated. This is when we go up. Okay. We're seeing it. Oh, and Noland. That's all that was there. Yeah, he must. Oh, this king. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's distraught. Yeah, he must be thinking what happened to everybody. Sound of the golden bell. Oh, man. Fire of Chandra. Mercer, Jaya. I can't believe they're executing this guy. This is... Oh. Let's hear from one of your crewmen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's hear from one of the crew. It's an absolute lie. What? Who's that witness? He's not... Oh, right, okay. So they faked the witnesses. Right. That makes sense then. Right. So, the scumbags... So his men did try and defend him and vouch for him, but they used false witnesses. Oh, oh man, liar. This is, oh, such a great character, you know, and to go out in this way, and for him to be remembered in that way, and all the while his friends are being shot up into the sky. Oh, right, okay. So the beanstalk, right, that makes a lot more sense. And the golden bell Okay. It's good. I'm happy I saw that there. And then they hear the song or whatever that was called, the Skypiea people. The true as a buff of holy land, that is where I must live. Okay, so that's the god of that time that wanted to kill the Shandians and take over the upper yard, as they called it. Oh, and Calgara try to get used to the... Right, so the Shandians didn't stand much of a chance because they weren't used to the atmosphere up there yet. Made a promise, no. Oh, man. Oh, the two of them. You return to job. What you think when you see us? Yeah, exactly. Hold on a little longer. I'll let you know that we are here. So they need to ring the bell. Oh man. And that's the book that we found. But the bell never once rang. Oh, I was later told to our village by sailors from the Blue Sea. Noland, to whom we owe so much, had such pride of our city. They refused to deny Shandora's existence and died known as a liar. The Great Wall of Calgara had died honourably in battle here in the sky. Oh man. Never being able to convey his message. Okay, that makes sense now. If we rang it now, would this sound reach? Oh. Okay, Wyper. Okay. That just made me love Wyper even more. The fact that that childhood dream is what's keeping him going. It's only a matter of time until his ship reaches the top of the vine. Oh, right. So it's the race to the Golden Bell then. Oh, Wyper. Yeah. Come on, Robin, tell Wyper. Two voices at this final stage. Is that Luffy and Nami? Yeah. I thought so. I won't let you have the Golden Bell. I love that Luffy knows what the stakes are. Right, okay. That was emotional, you know. I felt myself getting there at the end. I was starting to go. I was like, oh, don't tear up here. But that was sad, you know, especially because of the build of these 3 episodes, you know, like from the flashback, seeing Noland and seeing what an amazing person he was, and seeing that because of a corrupt king, a greedy king, that's the way he goes out, and the only people that know the pride that he had and that he was telling the truth were the Shandians, you know. And I like that the word had got to them. Even though it's sad news that Noland died, I like the news that it got to them, that even as he was being killed, he declared the pride in the city and he believed in Shandara. I like that. The objective of Wyper, the childhood dream of Wyper, is to ring the Golden Bell for Noland, you know, for Noland and Calgara. That just makes it, you know, that just endears me so much more to Wyper, because he's heard this story and he said, and he even made the chief cry there by saying, maybe he can still hear it if we ring the Golden Bell now. And the fact that it's not rang ever since that day that they got shot up into the sky, you know, it just, they're building it up, and I can't wait, because it will mean so much when the bell rings. When that bell rings, oh, that will have great meaning, and that you can tell that's where they're going. And it looks like the showdown between Luffy and Enel is going to happen at the top of this beanstalk where the Golden Bell is. Such good, you know, storytelling, crafting. I love that we've got to see everything that happened there. We got to see the things that I was curious about. I was like, are they going to show us the day that the island got shot up into the sky? Are they going to show us how the Golden Belt actually got like put to a different place? And it didn't even dawn on me. That was a great thing that it showed that the island actually went up, and the reason it stuck there on the cloud instead of like coming back down and stuff is it got lodged onto the beanstalk, and the center of the beanstalk knocked the bell, because the center of the beanstalk went through basically the center of Chandra and knocked the golden bell up into the top of it. That's, you know, so it was basically just like it's foolproof. Like this is it, this is everything that happened, so it makes sense. And here's like at that time, the god of that time has seen this and thought, I am God. I'm going to live there. That's holy land, and took on the Shandines. The fact that Calgara was that strong, but you know we experienced it ourselves. When Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji got taken out by Wyper in one go because they were getting used to because of the gravity and stuff from being up that high. They're like, whoa, the air's really thin up here. Getting used to that. You can see that from Calgara there. And as soon as you imagine that, you imagine your homeland gets blown up into the sky. You don't know where the hell you are or what's happening. And then all of a sudden, these weirdos with bowl cuts start charging at you, calling themselves God, and you're like, whoa, what's happening here? Try to defend it, and like the information of, you know, Calgara basically giving the information on the poneglyph was really interesting, and I really hope that Robin is going to read that poneglyph for us, because I love the fact that Calgara, when he was explaining it to Noland, was saying, we didn't write this, we don't know what it says, we can't read it, it's our duty to protect this. That's what we're protecting, is this stone, you know, not the gold, not the city, this stone here. We're protecting it because of this. We don't know what it is, but it's our duty to protect it. And that's really interesting, and that kind of builds to my way of thinking of, right, okay, so what is the deeper meaning behind these poneglyphs then? Who wrote these poneglyphs? Who scattered them all over the world? And how long ago must have that been? You know, if that was a 400-year-old flashback, and even then the Shandines were like, we don't know where this came from or who wrote it, but it's our sacred duty since ancient times to protect it. Those poneglyphs must be old, and that's the mystery that's been put into it there, and the fact that there is a thing in this history called the Blank Century, I believe it is, the Blank Century, and that's what Robin's interested in, and that's the reason she's trying to find these poneglyphs to kind of hoping that what's the one she's looking for, the Rio poneglyph, she's hoping that is going to give information on the Blank Century. There's so much stuff just being thrown out there that's just like great. It just makes me go, right, I've got so many questions. The way they're building this world and building the history, and it's just absolutely top notch. But in terms of a flashback, that was an amazing flashback. That flashback was it's weird because it's the first flashback that I can think of in the series that had nothing to do with the Straw Hats, and had nothing to do with you know, because like even though we had like other flashbacks in like Alabasta and stuff, that was for like Vivi and for Brokeworks and stuff, and for building to the eventual conflict of the Straw Hats taking on Brokeworks and trying to save this country. This was just a flashback of history of 400 years ago about two guys from very different backgrounds who became very close friends, and it had so much meaning behind it, and it is the little bits in it that kind of relate to today's, like the story that we have in the sky. But what I love about this arc is the Straw Hats are there experiencing this happening. And obviously, because Luffy's there, it plays a big part in how it's going to end up. But all of this would have been happening if they weren't there. You know, the Shandians would have been doing what they're doing. You know, Wyper would have been going for it and still have the same motivations because of Noland and because of Calgara. And El would still be doing what he's doing because he had this plan in place. This was him finally finished his arc maxim, and this was him going to do this. The Straw Hats have came in here and influenced what's happened. Yeah, they have changed. You've thrown that variable in there of the Straw Hats, and it's changed the outcome of how things would have played out. Because NL would have obviously come out on top and destroyed the Skypiea and went away on his arc maximum and been happy, you know, got the golden bell, and that would have been it. The Straw Hats have came in but the thing is, like, they don't have like Luffy's only motivation in this arc was really adventure. Oh, great adventure. But then it's the kind of realization of, oh, wait a minute here. This actually ties in something that relates to the Straw Hats, you know, because they've met cricket. They've met the descendant of Mont Blanc Noland. And the fact that that is an actual, like, they did a masterful job in making you not realise that plot point, the cricket plot point with Noland and that storybook and stuff, that I thought that I was like, oh, I hope we come back to that. You know, when we were starting Skypiea and we were leaving Jaya, I was like, I really hope we come back to that because I want to know what that's about. I think there's got to be more to that. And the fact that he was, you know, he was tricking me, he was like, right, don't, like, this is actually all part of it, right? That reveal when we got up into the sky, the reveal of the house, and we got to see that in this episode of the house being split, and then Nami realising that it's part of Jaya. The way this has been done has been absolutely fantastic. It's been great, and it's moments like that that just make me appreciate, you know, One Piece so much, because it's those little things, like, they don't explain it until these kind of reveals in these flashbacks, and it means so much more because it's been a long build reveal. You know what I mean? Like the skull being the map, like the snake. Like, thinking a few episodes ago and being like, why is this giant snake crying and looking around these ruins? You know, what's going on? To see that there, to see that snake is actually, you know, was there in the heyday of Chandra, and was there when Noland and Calgara was there. You know, always getting the flashes of the statue of Calgara and Wyper talking about the admiration and the Shandians looking up to it and stuff. Seeing that all that time, and then seeing Calgara in this flashback, finding out what he was all about. It's so good. It's just so good. And it's that this has been, like, I think at some point, like, once maybe I get further down the line in One Piece, I'll do maybe like a ranking video of the flashbacks, because the flashbacks have become such a important part of this series that every time a flashback happens, I'm like, right, okay, we're going to get some good stuff here. You know, there's going to be some good information and just some sad scenes probably, but it makes you, every flashback that I've seen so far has made me understand characters better and made me understand motivations better. You know, it's that way of, and like the characters, the way that they can make you attached to characters from just flashbacks. I've only seen these characters for maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and they leave such an impact. I'm thinking of Belmere from Nami's flashback. I'm thinking of Dr. Hiroluk from Chopper's flashback. You know, the way my perception of Zeph changed when I saw Sanji's flashback, and now just this one here of these 2 characters that were referenced all this time, and now I got to see them and see what they were all about, see their story. It's so special. Like Noland and Calgara, like, two characters that I'll probably never see again in the series unless they're like kind of referenced. Like, but I mean, like it's like that is a 400-year-old flashback that I've just seen there, and it done such a good job of showing their story in these, like showing how they formed this bond. They took an episode to show you this, like these guys are really good friends, and they spent this time just, you know, becoming really good friends, and then all the stuff with the sacred trees and stuff, the misunderstanding, and then the teary farewell, and then even showing you that the way that the two of them just couldn't wait to get back to see each other again, and then the heartbreak when they both realised that that probably wasn't going to happen. Oh man, oh, fantastic, guys, fantastic. I'm gonna wrap it up there because I could probably talk about this flashback for even more, and maybe even, like I said, I'll do a separate video probably just on flashbacks, because that was fantastic. That was great. That's up there for me. That's one of my favourite flashbacks so far. And like I said, it wasn't every other flashback that I've mentioned, I think, tells the story of a Straw Hat. Well, all the kind of important ones anyway, tells the story of a Straw Hat, and this one was just about two new characters that just had such an impact that was unbelievable. Just so good, guys. Right, guys, that's me. That's it. You know, I'm going to go and process these episodes and think about them, and then get ready for the next ones. We're back in present time, so I'm sure we're coming to the end. We're coming to the Luffy versus Enel that might end the arc, and see how it all wraps up. So look forward to that. And if you have made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And everyone that has come back and you know, watches me geek out about this series, thank you all so much for all your, you know, likes, comments, all the stuff that you guys do for me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys.